guys, hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And today, as you can see, this is what we're going to do. So this top here is two different color. Okay, so this one is different color and this one is the top. So this one is the top and this one is from your armpit down. I just made it a little bit smaller because this is for the body part and it stretches as well, and this is the top. So now I'm thinking of doing the top different but keeping the bottom the same color in the bottom, but then the top is different color. Okay, so with this one I used cotton yarn. Okay, and this one is yellow, and with the bottom one is I use a navy blue. So this one is 50 grams 100% cotton, and it is 4 ply. Okay, so this is will be staying in our bottom part, and the top part is I use the yellow or the gold or mustard color of the same brand. Okay, the same brand, and I use for one bowls I use this, and this one is the leftover. But then I'm thinking of making a different top and the same bottom. Okay, so if you can, it's reversible. No, you can't say reversible. You can use a yellow in the front, or you can use the other color in the back. Okay, and then this is our motif that I really like, this kind of like petal, especially with the now here is spring. So with this is I just thought it is very cute. Okay guys, so for this tutorial I will be using my 4mm hook and my two colors of yarn, so which is the pink, the blue navy and this mixed pink color. Okay, so I will be using this. They are the same brand. Okay, so the thickness will be the same, so I will be using these two, and let's get into our video and let's make a slip knot. So okay, so when you do have your slip knot, we will be chaining 112. Okay, we need 112, but I will be chaining 115 just in case. Okay, so 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so I have 12, and I will be completing my 115, and then I'll come back and we will start with the row 2. Okay guys, so I do have my 115 stitches or chains. Okay, so from here we are going to count 1 2 3 4 5 on the 6th chain. I'm going to work on the back, and we're going to do our double crochet. And chain 1, skip 1 into the next chain, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and in the next double crochet. So this is how it looks like. So we are going to continue this for 6 rows. Chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Okay, so we're going to chain 1 only, and we're skipping 1 as well. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and let me grab our one piece, and I'm going to count, guys, with you. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 and 55. Okay, so we need 55 double crochet. So I have at the moment, so I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so we are going to complete that, and I will complete that, and I will come back, guys, when I finish. Okay, so maybe with our stitching, okay, because I stitch a little bit more. Okay, so let's see if what we can do and how many we have left. Okay, so I will finish this, guys, off camera, and then I'll come back and I'm going to let you know, guys. Okay, guys, so I have completed my 55 double crochet with 1 spaces. Okay, so I have 3 more chains, so we only need 112. Okay, so if you chain 112 and you are into your last stitch, but then with this one we can just undo this. Okay, so undo this as well. And I think you can do this, and that's it. Okay, okay, so from here, okay, so from here we are going to chain. So 1 2 3 is our double crochet, and then chain 1 is 4 chain, and from here we are going to double crochet on top of our double crochet in the previous row, just like that. Chain 1, and then skip 1, and we're just going to double crochet. So this part here will be easy because you don't have to count, and you're just going to double crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous row. Okay, so we are going to continue and complete 5 rows. Okay, so we already have 1 row, so we are going to complete as a total of 6 rows. Okay, so with this one we have 1, and this is our second, so we are going to complete we are going to complete 1 2 3 4 5 6, and into the 6 is into the 7th we are going to start our pattern. Okay, so we are going to continue 6 rows of these double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, a total of 6 rows, and then I'm going to come back, guys. Okay, so I'm going to complete this off camera, and I'm going to come back when I have finished my 6 rows of double crochet, chain 1, skip 1. Okay, so I will be back shortly, guys. Okay, guys, so this is our 6 rows. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 rows of double crochet with a 1 space. Okay, so now we are going to start with our design. Okay, so we are going to start with this design here. Okay, so now we just finished here. We're going to chain 3, turn our work, and then we're going to, looking at this, so we're going to chain 3 there, and we skip 2 space. So 1 2 3, we're going to chain 4, and then we are going to do 2 spaces, skip, chain 1, and then skip 1, and to the next. Okay, and then from here, so we have 2 space, and we're going to start with our, so into the space we're going to place 2 double crochet, and on top of this double crochet we're going to place 1 double crochet. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so from double crochet on top of it we are going to place 1 double crochet, and in the space 2 double crochet, and on top of double crochet is we're going to place another double crochet for a total of 4 double crochet. And then after that, chain 1, and then we're going to continue, chain 1, skip 1, and then double crochet on top of the double crochet, okay. So now we have 1 2 3 4. I think we need 5, we need 5 chain spaces. 1 2 3 4, we need 1 more, and 5. So 1 2 3 4 5, and then we are going to create our 4 double crochet. So 2 double crochet in the chain space, and 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet for the total of 4 double crochet, and chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, we have to make 5 1 2 3 4 5 spaces. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5. We have 1 2 3 4 5 here as well, and then now we are going to create these 4 double crochet group. And on top, okay, so then we're going to repeat chain 1, double crochet, so that's 1 space, chain 1, double crochet, that's 2nd space, chain 1, double crochet, that's 3rd space, chain 1, double crochet, that's 4, and chain 1, double crochet, and double crochet into the space, and on top of the double crochet. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So we have 1 2 3 4 at the moment. Okay, so you have continued it, guys, until to the end. Okay, so after you created 4 double crochet, you have to make 5 spaces, 1 2 3 4 5, and then to the next space is you have to create your 4, and then you have to create 5 again. So 1 2 3 4 5, and this space you will be creating this 4 double crochet. Okay, so I will continue this, guys, and then I will come back and meet you back, and we are going to do our this is our 7th row, so our 8th row. Okay, guys, so I have completed my last group. Okay, so and then now I have 3 spaces left. So just continue doing that until to the end. We need to double crochet. Okay, and then we're going to chain 4 and turn our work, and on top of the double crochet we're going to do double crochet and chain 1, and on top of double crochet we're going to do our double crochet, and from here, okay, so this space here we're going to do our group of 4 double crochet. Okay, so in the space 2 double crochet, and on top of the first double crochet we're going to complete our 4 double crochet. Okay, so this one we have here, and then both sides needs to have the 4 groups of double crochet. So chain 1, and then skip 2, and we're going to do place a double crochet on top of the first double crochet, and into the space 2 double crochet, and on top of the double crochet. Okay, so this is how it looks like now. Okay, and then we're going to continue, chain 1 and then double crochet, creating a space, chain 1, double crochet, and then chain 1, double crochet. So from 5 chains, or from 5 spaces, we are down to 3 spaces. Okay, so from 5 down to 3. Okay, and then in this space here, we're going to place 2 double crochet, and on top of the first double crochet of the group 4, we're going to complete our first group of 4 double crochet, chain 1 and skip 2, and then on the third or the last double crochet, we're going to place our first double crochet, and in the space placing 2 double crochet, and on top of double crochet is the 4th double crochet. Okay, so this is how it looks like now. And then now you're just going to continue 3 spaces, and then 4 double crochet group here, chain 1, 4 double crochet group, and the same until you get to your end. And I'm going to come back, guys. I'm going to meet you back up, and we are going to complete our petals. Okay, so this in between is we are going to create 3 spaces, so 1 2 3, and then we're going to continue with our 4 double crochet group and chain 1, and then 4 double crochet group into the other side. And okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to continue this, guys, and I'll meet you back when I get to my end. Okay, guys, so we got to our end of the row, and here I'm just going to chain 1 and then into the third one to the third stitch, just going to do our double crochet. Okay, and then we're going to chain 5, chain 4, as we only have 1, so 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, and just chain 1 space. Then we turn our work, and in this corner here, so we're going to do our double crochet. So we have our first space, chain 1 and skip 2, and into the third we're going to do our first double crochet, and into the chain 1 space our 2 double crochet, and our last double crochet is into the first double crochet of the 4th. And now we are done with our pattern. Okay, so now continue chain 1 and into the last stitch, our last double crochet, so skip 2 and then chain 1 and top of double crochet, chain 1 on top of double crochet, chain 1, on top of double crochet, and chain 1, top of double crochet, and we have 1 2 3 4 5 spaces. So we go back to our 5 spaces again, as with the same as when we got to our top. We have 1 2 3 4 5, and then went up like 3, and then now we have 5 spaces again. Okay, and then into the chain space, 2 double crochet, on top of double crochet, 1 double crochet. Okay, we're going to make our 5 spaces again. So we have 1 2 3 4, and then 1 more, and we skip 2 of this double crochet, and we double crochet on top of the last one and into the space, 1 2 double crochet, and into the first double crochet, 1 double crochet. And now we got our 3 petals. Okay, so continue doing that, guys. And after we've done this, we are going to, after we completed our pattern, we have to do 1 2 3 4 5 spaces, and we're going to come back, and then I'm going to show you guys again. Okay, so I'll finish this, and I'm going to show you the first row of this pattern again, and then after that we complete 5 rows of that. And after the 5 rows, I'm going to show you what to do for the second row of this. Okay, so I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so I just finished my row, and as you can see, this is complete, and then now we are going to chain 4, 1 2 3 4, return our work, and we are going to work on our rows with chain 1 double crochet on top of double crochet, chain 1 double crochet. So with this one here, the first double crochet, and then chain 1, and then we skip all of it, and then into the last double crochet we're going to double crochet, and then chain 1, and then we're going to continue doing this row, and we are going to complete 5 rows of this. So when you finish, you just have to chain 4. So with this one here, you're going to double crochet on the first, on top of the first double crochet. and just continue that, and we are going to complete 5 rows of this. So here we did 6 rows, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then we have this. Okay, from here we have to complete 5 spaces. Okay, so 5 rows of spaces. Okay, so I'll complete that, guys, and I'm going to complete that, and I'm going to come back, and we are going to do the next row of this pattern. Okay, so with the next row is we're going to make in between of this, in between over here. We're not going to make here, but we are going to make it in this side. Okay, so complete that, guys, and I'm going to meet you back again. Okay, guys, so I have finished my 6th row. So from our motif here, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's complete, and this is how it looks like at the moment. And then from now we are going to do this pattern again in this part. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're not going to place the same here, but we are going to place in the middle of these two. Okay, so here this is our 3 chain spaces, and then in the middle, so we're going down. Okay, so this part here we're going to put our first 4 double crochet cluster, and then we count 1 2 3 4 5, and then after that into the 6th. Okay, so we're going to 1 2 3 4 5 into the 6th. We're going to place our stitch marker. So this is where is the next one. Okay, so because this, as you can see, this is in the middle of 3 spaces, and we're going down, and that does it. And then from here you can put your stitch marker over there, or you can just like count spaces 1 2 3 4 5, and then the next one, so you have to have 5 spaces. Okay, and then into the next is, that's where you're going to put your 4 double crochet cluster. Okay, so I'm going to show you that now, guys. So from here we are going to chain 4. So this is our chain 3, and then chain 1 space. Okay, so and then on the top of double crochet we're going to place double crochet, chain 1 into the next, double crochet, chain 1 to the next, double crochet, chain 1, next, double crochet, chain 1, the next, double crochet, and chain 1, the next, double crochet. And this is our marker. Okay, so with the marker this is where we're going to put our 4 double crochet cluster. So we have 1 double crochet there. Now we're going to complete our 4 double crochet cluster. So in the chain space, 2 double crochet, and into the top of double crochet, double crochet. So now we have completed our 4 double crochet cluster, 1 2 3 4, and from here we are going to chain 1, and then double crochet on the next double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Then here we're going to make 5 spaces. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5, and then our stitch marker, we are going to place, take this and place 2 double crochet into that space, and on top of double crochet we're going to complete our 4 double crochet. So we have 1 here into the chain space, 2 double crochet, and on top of this double crochet is double crochet, and chain 1, double crochet. We're going to create 5 spaces, 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, so check that out. 1 2 3 4 5. In this space here, 2 double crochet, and 1 double crochet on top. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and you are going to continue this until to the end, and then I'll come back and we are going to continue. But this is very easy, as you're just going to do what we've done here in this 3 rows here, and we are just going to do the same here as well. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, so I finished my first row with our first cluster. So I'm going to chain 4 and then turn my work, and then now we are going into our second row in our motif. Okay, so I have 4. Now I'm going to double crochet on top of this, chain 1, then double crochet on top, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, so chain 1 and then double crochet. Okay, so now we have 1 2 3 4 double crochet, and then this is our chain 1 space, and this is our cluster. So we are now going to work in this space, the space, placing 2 double crochet, and on top of the first double crochet from the previous row, we are going to complete our cluster. Okay, 4 double crochet cluster, and then from here we're going to chain 1, and then we skip 2, and then on top of the 4th double crochet from the previous row, we're going to place 1 double crochet into the space, 2 double crochet, and on top of this double crochet is 1 double crochet. So now we have completed our second row of the motif, and then the third row is we're going to place in this part here. So now we are going to do our 3 spaces. So 1 2 and 3, and then here is we are going to complete our 4 double crochet. So in the chain space, 2 double crochet, on top of the first double crochet is 1 double crochet to complete our 4 double crochet cluster, as you can see. Okay, so now we are going to do our chain 1 and skip 2, and then on top of the 4th double crochet we are going to start our 4 double crochet cluster, and this is our 4th. Okay, so this is how it works. So I'm going to continue doing this until to the end, and once again I'm going to show you when we get to the end and doing our last row of our motif. Okay guys, so we are done with our row. Now we're going to the next row, which is chain 4, and turn my work, and now we're going to complete this row, okay, our motif. Okay, so then double crochet on top of double crochet, chain 1, and we're just going to repeat making our spaces. Okay, so continue, and chain 2 and skip this 2 double crochet on top of the 4th double crochet. So we're going to place our double crochet, and into the space 2 double crochet. This is where we complete this motif, and we have our 4 double crochet cluster, which is, you can see, this is our another motif. Okay, so from here is the same, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and chain 1, double crochet. So this part here is where I have 1 2 3 4 5 spaces before we do our cluster. So this is the same as what we did in our first row of our pattern. Okay, so this one here we have 5 spaces, and then do a cluster. Okay, and then 5 spaces, and then do the cluster. Okay, so in the space is 2 double crochet, and on top of the first double crochet is double crochet. Okay, so continue doing that guys, and as we finish this, okay, so I'm just going to get my other part. Okay, so this is where we complete, and then after that you're going to do the plain 3 rows of just the spaces. Okay, and then I'll come back guys, and we're going to change our color. As you can see here, we changed our color, and we're going to do 2 rows of this motif. Okay, so this is our body, so this is our shoulder, okay, going down, and this will be our body. Okay, so this is our armhole. Okay, so this is kind of like big, but I want it loose, so yeah, in here we are going to skip this for the armpit area, and the same as in the other side, and we are going to continue this. So continue and complete this last row of motif, and then do 3 rows, and then I'll come back, and then you can cut your yarn, and then I'll come back, and I'm going to use this blue, as I just want the top will be different, but then the bottom will be the same. Okay, so at the moment this is how it looks like. Okay, so this will be either, you can use this either side. So if you want this pink in the front, you can do that. If you want yellow in the front, and you have that option as well, but the bottom is the same color. Okay, so we'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'll see you shortly. Okay, guys, so I have finished my piece, as we have 1 2 3 rows here. And then now, as you can see in the other piece, okay, so this is how it looks like. And then now we're going to attach the new color. Okay, but I'm going to use the same color in the front and then the back. Okay, the only difference is we have 2 color on the top side. Okay, so now, as you can see here, I do have my markers. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 spaces. Okay, and then into the 8th space, into the top of the double crochet, is I did my stitch marker, and I did in the other side as well. Okay, so I counted 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8, and the double crochet next to that is I put my stitch marker. Okay, so now I'm going to work this way, going down, and I'm using my navy blue. Okay, so I still have the end part, so I'm just going to create a slip knot, and I'm going to insert my hook into that top of the double crochet, and then pull out, and then I'm going to and I'm going to chain 3, because we have chain 1 there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do 1 2 3 rows. Okay, so we're going to do 3 rows of just the spaces before we start our motif. Okay, so and then we have to create 1 2 3 4. Okay, and top part, and in the bottom part we have 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, so I'm going to complete my 3 rows of just the space. Then chain 1 on top, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, so I will be doing this until I get to the stitch marker, and then when I get to the stitch marker, and then I will going to chain 4, and then turn your work, and we are going to do 2 more rows. Okay, so 2 more rows of this, so I'm going to continue this until to the stitch marker, and then chain 4, and then turn my work, and then going back. Okay, and then when I get into the end, and then double crochet and then chain 4, and then going back. Okay, and then I'll come back. So with this one is we have to complete 3 rows, okay, of just the spaces, and then I'll come back and we're going to start this pattern. Okay guys, so I finished my 3 rows, as you can see. So 1 2 3, and now I have put my marker. Okay, so what are we going to do here is from the top, okay, we are going to skip this first one. We are going to start from the second one. So just going down. Okay, now we're going to start this. So from here, this one is our first, and then we are just going to copy the top. So we're going to this space here, we are going to place 1 2 3 4 set. Okay, so let's going to start from here. We're going to okay, so I'm just going to complete this row as I have undo it, and then chain 4 4, and then turn your work, and then from here we're going to double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and we are going to have 10 spaces until we get to our top, or our marker. Okay, so we're getting closer, and we have one more, and we have reached our marker. So now I'm just going to place a double crochet there, and then if we can count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Okay, so I'm going to take this off, and here we are going to place 2 double crochet in the space and complete our first 4 double crochet cluster. Okay, and then from here we're going to chain 1 and then continue 1 2 3 4 okay, and 5. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5, which is from the top here. Okay, so our last space we're going down, and this is where we're going to place our 4 double crochet cluster. In the space is 2 and 1 to complete our cluster. Okay, so continue doing this guys. As I mentioned, we have 4 here, so 1 2 3 4, and then when you finish 4, and then you just complete your chain spaces. Okay, so until we get here, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 spaces. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 spaces here. Okay, Okay, so I will continue this, guys, and I'll come back and we are going to do the next row. Okay, guys, so I finished and then I did come back. Okay, so I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 spaces, and then here we are going to complete our 4 double crochet cluster and chain 1 and skip 2 to the last double crochet. We're going to place our first double crochet of our 4 double crochet cluster. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and then you continue, and then you make 1 2 3 and then do 4 cluster here, and then chain 1 space, 4 cluster here, and then you go until to the end, and then I'll come back and we're going to complete this. Okay, guys, so I finished my row and then I came back. Okay, just before we complete our motif, so chain 1 and then into this last one here, chain 1 and then skip this 2 into the first or the 4th double crochet, replacing 1 double crochet, and into the chain space as usual 2 double crochet, and in the first double crochet of the next cluster is we place our double crochet to complete our 4 double crochet cluster. Okay, so this how it completes now, and then you just have to continue that. And I'm going to get my other panel. Okay, so now we complete this. As you can see, I have 1 2 3 4, and then from here I am going to complete again with the spaces 1 2 3 4 5 spaces, and from there I'm going to place my motif again. So this side is 3 spaces. Okay, so you started from 4 spaces, and then you in the 5th space is you have to start your cluster, and then make 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then another cluster into the 9th, and 1 2 3 4 5, and then another cluster 1 2 3 4 5, another cluster 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and another cluster. Okay, so in this row here we have 1 2 3 4 5 of our motif. On the top we have 4. Okay, so it's with this pattern, guys, you can put as many as you want, you can put as less as you want. So with this one is I just want a little, you know, like design. Okay, that's why I put this. I don't want it too much, the same as my top. So I just want that tiny, you know, just point, and that's it for me. Okay, so this is very, very easy, and you can customize this. So if you want more of this, and then you just have to adjust. Okay, if you want less, you can adjust as well. If you want just 1, it's fine. If you want 3 rows, it's fine. If you want more than that, it's up totally to you. This is very, very easy to customize. Okay, so with this one on the bottom as well, it's up to you. You can just go straight as well. If you want, you can make this bigger. If you want, you can make this bigger, and this space is shorter. Anything you like. And then if you want longer, and you can just like add the rows. If you want shorter, you just adjust here as well. You can adjust this, you can adjust the bottom as well. It's up to you totally. Okay guys, so I'm going to finish this piece. Okay, so I'm going to finish these 2 rows on the bottom, and then it's just a repetition of these 2 here on the top, and just this in the bottom. So we have 4 here, and just you complete that, and then you have to do our spaces, 5 spaces. If you want 6 spaces, it's up to you. And then we have to make 5 petals on the bottom. Okay, and you can just like adjust that how you can do that. Okay, I will finish this off camera, and then I'll come back, and then we are going to connect our pieces, and we are done.